Guys, it's Geography Lover here. Welcome back to another brand new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at South American countries, and so let's get started. So first up is Argentina. Argentina is the second largest country in South America and is the 8th largest country in the world. Argentina is a Spanish-speaking country and was colonized by the Spanish in the 17th century. Some parts of Argentina were part of the Incan Empire. Argentina's capital is Buenos Aires. Its GDP is $637.6 billion. Its literacy rate is at 99%, and its life expectancy is at 76 years. Next is Bolivia. Bolivia is the largest landlocked country in South America. It has two capitals, La Paz and Sucre. La Paz is where the financial center is, while Sucre is the seat of government and making law and where they make laws. Bolivia speaks many Quechua and native languages along with Spanish. Bolivia's population is 11 million. Its GDP is $37.51 million. Its life expectancy is 69 years, and its literacy rate is at 90%. Next, we have Brazil. Brazil is the largest country in South America and is the 5th largest country in the world. Brazil's capital is Brasilia. It borders 9 out of the 12 South American countries except Ecuador and Chile. Brazil speaks Portuguese because it was colonized by the Portuguese in the 1500s. Its GDP is $2.56 trillion. Its literacy rate is at 92%, and its life expectancy is at 75 years. Next is Chile. Chile is the 4th largest country in South America and the 37th largest in the world. Chile's capital is Santiago, and Chile contains most of the Andes Mountains. Northern parts of Chile were part of the Incan Empire. While some people who live there come from Inca descent, Chile contains the southernmost city in South America. The city is called Ushuaia. Its GDP is $277 billion. Its life expectancy is 79 years, and its literacy rate is 96%. Colombia. Colombia is the northernmost country in South America, and its capital is Bogota. Colombia is the only country in South America that borders both oceans that South America borders. Colombia has many rainforests in it. It borders the equator. It borders Ecuador, Venezuela, Brazil, Panama, and Peru. Its GDP is $309 billion. Its literacy rate is 94%, and its life expectancy is 76 years. Ecuador. Ecuador is one of the smallest countries in South America, and its capital is Quito. Ecuador literally means equator in Spanish. The Spanish named Ecuador because it's right on the equator. Ecuador was part of the Inca Empire and its northern territory, but the Spanish came in 1533 and killed much of the Incans with guns and diseases. Its GDP is $103 billion, its life expectancy is 76 years, and its literacy rate is at 93%. Guyana. Guyana is the only country in South America that has English as its official language. Guyana is the 3rd smallest country in South America and the 10th largest. Guyana's capital is Georgetown, and it was named after King George II of the United Kingdom. It speaks English because it was colonized by the British Empire. Its GDP is $3.76 billion. Its life expectancy is 66 years, and literacy rate is 87.5%. Paraguay. Paraguay is the 5th smallest country in South America and the 8th largest in South America. Its capital is Asunción, and it's the smallest landlocked country in South America. Paraguay only borders 3 countries: Brazil, Argentina, and Bolivia. Paraguay was colonized by the Spanish in the 16th century, 15th and 17th century, and it fought over land with Bolivia. Paraguay won the war in Bolivia, and Bolivia lost its land. This occurred in 1933. Its GDP is $29.73 billion. Its literacy rate is 95%, and its life expectancy is 73 years. Peru. Peru is the 3rd largest country in South America and the 19th largest in the world. Peru is home to Machu Picchu, an ancient mountain city that was founded by the Incans. Machu Picchu was built in the 1100s. Peru's capital is Lima. Peru borders 5 countries, and they are Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Brazil, and Chile. Peru speaks Spanish because the Spanish came in 1533 and killed the Incans, and we already discussed this. GDP is $211 billion. Its literacy rate is 95%, and its life expectancy is 74 years. Suriname. Suriname is the smallest country in South America, and again, the 12th largest. Suriname is the only South American country to speak Dutch. Suriname was colonized by the Netherlands in the 18th century, when they took it away from the British. Its capital is Paramaribo, and it borders Brazil, Guyana, and French Guyana, which is part of